Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man, and today we have a topic video to go over. Today we are talking about DJ Academics, and I can tell you guys right now, that boy got a weird case. But before we get into it, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. Really helps out with the channel. Lets me know that you are rocking with the content. And while you're at it, please do me a favor and follow me on all of my social media platforms at WattsTV94. That is at WattsTV94. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Watts_TV94. I go live every Saturday around 7:30, 7:45 ish Eastern Standard Time. Also, make sure that you guys join the Discord, man. A lot of you have been joining the Discord, and I really do appreciate it. This is a way that you guys have more access to me, and this is also a way that you guys can send me things to react to and also suggest topics. And yeah, make sure that you join the Discord. I'll have a link to that in the description down below. Now we need to talk about DJ Academics, man. Whew. So if you guys aren't aware, there is a woman out there that is claiming DJ Academics and friends have raped her back in July of 2022. And she also claims that two accomplices drugged and raped her at DJ Academics' house. And this has actually started to trend on Twitter because these court filings are pretty damning. So what we are going to do is we are going to go over these court files and we are going to discuss because honestly, this does not look good. Like, this is weird isn't even the word. Like, this is screwed up. But keep in mind, for now, everything is alleged. I am not saying that DJ Academics actually did this, but you know, we're just going to read the court documents, all right, and then we are going to discuss. So according to Miss Abishai, Mr. Allen, that's Academics, was relentless. He tried to penetrate her anally and was frustrated because she kept squirming and moving due to the pain. As a result, Mr. Allen proceeded to grape her vaginally upon information and belief. Mr. Allen was not using protection when he anally and vaginally raped Miss Abishai, as evidenced by the purported discovery of his spermicide on the grape kit, which was performed on Miss Abishai a few hours after he raped her. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. So they did a grape kit on her and they found DJ Academics' DNA, his spermicide. Miss Abishai recalls begging Mr. Allen to stop raping her. She recalls her voice was faint as she continued to drift in and out of consciousness. Miss Abishai remembers crying for most of this assault by losing her ability to move physically. Miss Abishai eventually gave up fighting in hopes that Mr. Allen would finish quickly. Damn, that is actually really sad. Again, all of this is alleged, but just reading this is kind of heartbreaking. Like, that's really messed up. Miss Abishai recalls Mr. Allen saying, "Open your mouth." As he pulled her hair, he said, "Open your mouth. I want to bust in your mouth." This was her last memory of the attack. Okay, first of all, ill. I don't want to imagine this, but DJ Academics' spermicide being in anyone's mouth, I'm sure, is torture. That probably tastes like 9-volt batteries and old expired Big Mac sauce. You know his diet is trash. Oh my gosh. Yo, this poor woman. According to Miss Abishai, she woke up confused the following morning and searched for Mr. Allen. According to Miss Abishai, she looked around the house and found him in the basement on his computer. According to Miss Abishai, she sat on the floor next to him and he asked her if she knew that his friends ran a train on her, to which she said no. He kept asking, "Are you sure?" He told her everything was all right and that he was good if she was cool. What the hell does that even mean? According to Miss Abishai, she was baffled and in disbelief. Yeah, I would be too. What do you mean? First of all, why would you let your friends run a choo-choo on me? You know, if this is true. Jesus, I have to. I'm sorry. I do not want to get hit with anything, so I'm just reading the court documents, okay? According to Miss Abishai, Mr. Allen then asked her to follow him into another room where he showed her the contents of a small trash can that had what appeared to be vomit in it and 2 gold Magnum condom wrappers and asked, "You don't remember this?" Ew. Miss Abishai was still in disbelief. She had zero recollection of ever being in that room the prior night. According to Miss Abishai, it appeared that after John Doe 1 and 2 raped her by the pool, the pair had taken her into another room in the house and continued to rape her brutally. Let me just say this, man. Let me say this. Jesus, this is like parts of this document. Well, all of this document is really heartbreaking. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If the person is unconscious, bro, just don't do it. It's that simple. Like, if you are actually going to take advantage of somebody, if this is true, if you are actually going to take advantage of somebody while they are passed out, then you are an actual POS. And if you think that's okay, if you think that's funny, then yeah, you a POS. Like, there is nothing else to say about that. That is actually disgusting. There is something crazy going on in your brain, because I don't know about you guys, but I like for my partner to be awake. Like, that's not going to get me off if I'm just, having intercourse with just a person that's passed out. That's going to do quite the opposite for me, because I'm going to feel like I'm harming you. Like, I don't know if you're actually enjoying this. You know what I mean? Mr. Allen then handed her the can of vomit and asked her to throw it away. Miss Abishai then asked for her phone, and Mr. Allen went to retrieve it. He continued telling her everything was all right if she was okay. I don't, grammatically, it doesn't make any sense. At this point, she was still in disbelief and asked for proof of what occurred. According to Miss Abishai, Mr. Allen showed her surveillance footage of John Doe 1 graping her briefly and skipped through the video. According to Miss Abishai, as she watched the video, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her. It wouldn't sit right with anybody. How would you feel if you see yourself passed out and you see that somebody is taking advantage of your body while you can't do anything about it? Nah, that's crazy. I would feel some type of way too. Any normal person would. According to Miss Abishai, Mr. Allen then assured her that everything was okay, and as he spoke, he noticed Miss Abishai's demeanor had begun to change. Mr. Allen then hastily told her that his mother was on the way and would be there shortly, and proceeded to order her a lift back to Pennsylvania. According to Miss Abishai, Mr. Allen asked her where her clothing was. She responded that she had it. He stood there with a suspicious look on his face. Miss Abishai learned from the police that Mr. Allen disposed of several items, bed sheets, etc., at the dumpster near his office. Presumably, Mr. Allen was attempting to destroy the evidence. Miss Abishai began feeling uneasy. She felt that Mr. Allen was attempting to take her clothes for some reason, presumably to hide whatever evidence she may have of what happened to her the night before. As these thoughts ran through her mind, so as not to alarm Mr. Allen, Miss Abishai remained composed as she waited for her lift to arrive. I also find this very interesting, because he was so willing to show her the footage of her getting, graped. But if you did nothing wrong, if you did absolutely nothing wrong, then why would you feel the need to throw stuff away instead of just watching it? Why do you feel the need to cover your tracks like that? And with him supposedly getting rid of evidence and sheets and anything with her DNA, it just comes off as he was trying to absolve himself of any wrongdoing. As these thoughts ran through her mind, so as not to alarm Mr. Allen, as Miss Abishai remained composed as she waited for her lift to arrive, Miss Abishai said bye to Mr. Allen and left his home. According to Miss Abishai, she called Mr. Allen while in the lift asking for more answers. He then began to blame her and ridicule her, still trying to get answers. She pleaded with him, even apologizing for what occurred, as she was desperate to learn of the series of events that had led Mr. Allen and his accomplices attack on her. According to Miss Abishai, she asked Mr. Allen, you said that it was both of them, but you only showed me one. Can you please show me proof of this? To which Mr. Allen sent a screenshot of the attack on Miss Abishai laid out on the concrete in front of the pool. So yeah, he sent her the pictures, but he is just as guilty. He's literally just trying to, if this is true, it seems like he's trying to absolve himself of any wrongdoing. So John Doe 1 between her legs and John Doe 2 sitting on top of her face. Good Lord, presumably with his genitalia in her mouth. This was terrifying to her, as she knew within herself that she would never consent to any of this. Even though she had been previously intimate with Mr. Allen in years past, it was never a threesome or anything other than one-on-one consensual intercourse. As she arrived home where she felt safest, the reality of what happened began to set in. Miss Abishai also began feeling intense vaginal and anal pain. Oh man. She contacted Mr. Allen again, saying she was hurt and wanted to see someone. Miss Abishai felt destroyed, but also was afraid and wanted to know if there would be repercussions from Mr. Allen if she were to seek help. She asked him for the complete footage, and Mr. Allen refused. Okay, but why though? Why are you refusing to give her the complete footage, but you are willing to give her a screenshot? Why? He suggested she get tested for an STD and said he would do the same. This was an odd statement, as it was proof that Mr. Allen, who had not only had intercourse with Miss Abishai for over a year, engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse with Miss Abishai. Still fearful, Miss Abishai contacted her immigration lawyer, who advised her to contact the police regardless of the outcome. Damn. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Okay, guys. So what this is basically telling me is that she wasn't, or I don't know if she is now, but at the time she was not a U.S. citizen, which is why she had an immigration lawyer in the first place. So this line right here is crazy. Still fearful, Miss Abishai contacted her immigration lawyer, who advised her to contact the police regardless of the outcome. Damn. So regardless if you get deported or not, you need to go to the police. Like, this is her immigration lawyer saying, look, no matter what happens to your status, I'm assuming that's what's being implied here. No matter your status, you should most definitely go to the police. That's what I'm assuming. Miss Abishai called the police and reported an incident of sexual assault. They told her that due to the seriousness of such a matter, she needed to appear in person to speak with them, and that she should also visit a local hospital for a grape kit. She went to the hospital, Penn State Health St. Joseph, where the grape kit was performed, and the police called Miss Abishai to schedule a meeting. According to Abishai, during the meeting with the police, a statement was taken. Photographs of her bruises and scars were taken, and the officers asked her to participate in a recorded wire call with Mr. Allen. Damn. Oh, no. According to Miss Abishai, during the recorded wire call, the police wrote down a list of questions for Miss Abishai to ask Mr. Allen, but told her not to make it evident that the police were listening. Miss Abishai remembers asking Mr. Allen to describe how she looked when he saw her in bed. He answered, "You looked like you were in the pool." What? According to Miss Abishai on this call, Mr. Allen graphically recounts and admits to having intercourse with Miss Abishai, even going as far to describe her vagina as being loose. Wow. So yeah, man, you are a terrible human being. Well, I can't even say if this is true, because you did say that. Like, they have you on wiretap. That is insane. Wow, to say that about someone that has gone through something this traumatic, and that's your first response. Yeah, your vagina was loose. Wait, what is wrong with you? Even going as far as to describe her vagina as being loose, stating, "I know what your vagina feels like. That crap felt loose." Based on information and belief, this evidence was used to obtain a warrant for the footage, and police secured the footage and other evidence. According to Miss Abishai, the results of the grape kit produced evidence that Miss Abishai had been sexually assaulted. In addition to the grape kit, Miss Abishai had images of bruises on her arm, back, buttocks, and legs that are evidence of the struggle she endured and the sheer brutality of the attack. At the time of her attack, Miss Abishai, who was 5'5" and weighed less than 115 pounds, the attackers were approximately 5'10", 160, John Doe 1, and 5'11", 180, John Doe 2. As detailed earlier, Miss Abishai was sexually assaulted on a concrete pool deck. As evidenced by the photo below, Miss Abishai's body was lying limp and lifeless while John Doe 1 and John Doe 2 proceeded to pull her back and forth on the concrete, causing bruising and lacerations on her body. Oh my gosh, man. I really want to know what academics has said about all of the evidence that has come out about this situation. Because if you look at these pictures, like, that doesn't come with, I mean, to my knowledge, unless you're just, you know, on some freaky stuff, but like, this does not come with consensual intercourse. Like, this is insane. That is her spine. That looks like it hurt like hell. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean, she did a grape kit. It confirmed that she was indeed raped. So I just don't understand. Either way, something happened. Something happened. So I don't understand how some people are still saying, oh, this is a money grab. She's just trying to get money. Something obviously happened to this young lady. But not only do we have these pictures, we also have other screenshots of text messages as well. These are the text messages that the document referred to. Academic says, I'm going to get tested this week. Think you should too, to make sure you good. Again, this is him admitting that they had intercourse. And she said, yes, I'm going now. I'm hurt really bad. It's unlike me to do this. And I don't even know the other guy's name. So, I was just laying there. Jesus Christ. And he didn't respond. And she called him. And he says, you called? I'm considering going in for a grape testing kit for us to figure this out. Because it's bits and pieces I remember. And I'm still not okay. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping you were okay with doing. And you said, yeah, so I don't know. But also, was she intoxicated at this point? But why? Either way, if this is a woman that you have been dealing with and you have been dealing with her for years, why would you leave her alone and intoxicated around other guys? Like, I would have got her an Uber like immediately. Like, nah, stay home. You don't have to, or sleep in my bed. You know, that is actually insane. She says, I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you before then. I never met the other guy. So he just took the opportunity, I guess. And he says, that's why I told you don't judge. Just trying to make sure that's why I told you I don't judge. Just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. How are you okay with passing a girl? I spit everywhere. Jesus Christ. How are you okay with passing a girl off like that you've been having intercourse with? That's weird to me. Even if we're not in a serious relationship, I can't just pass a woman that I've been dealing with like sexually to my homies. That's weird to me. And she said, always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. And then he says, they said you were trying to call and bring your friend to join in. LOL. Line 85 says, clearly these text messages had no impact on Mr. Allen's decision to defame Miss Abishai to his YouTube and TikTok followers. And then we have a video of the woman speaking out.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened. Academics, you know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You me too, and a kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
So that's where we're at right now, guys. Obviously this is, prayers go out to this woman, because I mean, no one should ever have to go through that. After seeing the evidence, yeah, something happened to her. Obviously something happened to her. I don't understand why some people would even say this is a cash grab. She just trying to get paid. No, the the prayers go out to this girl. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If it turns out that she somehow lied about this situation, I will make another video saying, yo, that's my fault, that's my bad, you know, I covered this, DJ Academics didn't do anything. But I don't think it's gonna come to that. Like, this evidence is pretty damning. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, man. I just don't understand. Why wouldn't you want to have intercourse with someone who is awake? There is something wrong with you up here. There is something genuinely wrong with you. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe as usual. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.